name's Simran Kaur. I'm from Coventry. I'm originally from a Punjabi family, so I've got a Punjabi background. I'm currently studying in university. I am a biomedical student and I'm also running to become Miss England. I'm currently a semi-finalist. And on the side, I currently work in retail and I'm also studying to become a pharmacy technician. I've currently undergone a heart surgery already, but it didn't really go to plan. So I'm awaiting my second surgery, which means I'm on a waiting list. So I'll be waiting about 1 to 2 years for that. I think it's very important to show to a lot of young girls that people that come from backgrounds such as me, who comes from a Asian Indian background, that girls like us can join these kinds of competitions and we can be on these kinds of platforms. In these kinds of pageants, you don't really see that many Indian girls or Asian girls, and I'd just like to show them that we are capable of going onto these platforms. We are capable of competing and actually winning as well. So I want to promote that confidence. I want to show all these young girls that they can and they will achieve really good things if they just put themselves forward. So originally I told my mom, and my mom has always wanted me to go into something like this. She's always been quite fond of pageants and stuff. And she was really happy when I told her, actually. She was quite excited. Same goes for all the rest of my family members. They were really happy. And yeah, I just had a really good reaction overall. No, actually, I don't. I think beauty pageants are a brilliant thing to enter, especially in this day and age, because they are much more diverse now, and they also show a lot of charity work. So obviously things such as Beauty with a Purpose, that is part of the Miss England platform, they help us to do charity work, and they actually encourage us to go out and help charities and, you know, meet the community, give back. So I think it's great. It really does help within the community. It helps us help our people. So when we enter, we need to come up with a project, the Beauty with a Purpose project, and that's initially just us giving back to the community. How are we going to give back to the community? Why are we giving back to the community? What kind of charity have we chosen to help? So me personally, I've chosen to work with girls who suffer with anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, confidence issues, and to basically give them that confidence and help them feel like they can achieve these kinds of things. So obviously that means working with a lot of different charities that help people with anxiety and stuff like that. So they'd look at mostly the kind of person that you are and the kind of work that you do. There are many girls in the semi-finals at the moment, and they all come from all sorts of backgrounds. We're all different shapes and sizes, ethnicities. I think that's really lovely, because quite a few years ago it might have been quite different, where they look at your figure or they may look at your looks. But I feel like now Miss England looks more at your personality, the kind of person that you are, the work that you're doing to give back towards the community. So I think it's quite a diverse platform. Honestly, it can get difficult sometimes, but you just have to dedicate a set amount of time to each thing. So I just try to just balance it all by making a schedule. I always plan out my weeks ahead. So I'll have certain days where I know I'm working specific shifts. After that, I'll come back and do my uni work, and then I'll have specific days working towards my project. Honestly, I'm hoping to get lots more girls involved in these kinds of pageants, and I'm hoping to see a lot more girls from Indian, Asian backgrounds in next year's semi-finals, because I feel like we are quite a minority when it comes to pageants like these. So I'd love to see more girls putting themselves out there and trying and hopefully winning as well. I have heard a lot of controversial opinions, and the one thing I can say is you can't just tell someone, you have to show them. So I'd want all those people with not so very nice opinions on the pageant to just look at the work that we do, look at the platform, and actually see the difference that we make and the work we try to do with the community. End of the day, not everyone's going to like these kinds of pageants, and that's fine. But I'm just hoping that people take time to actually look into the pageant and see that it's beyond just beauty. It's beauty with a purpose, and just see the effort and the work that we put in. I think, especially in terms of Miss England, size just does not matter. Like I said before, we all come from all sorts of backgrounds. We all look very different, and we're all different heights and sizes, but that's never changed anything. We're all semi-finalists at the end of the day, and that just goes to show that they look beyond just size, figure, looks. And I truly think that, as cliche as it sounds, beauty does come from within. You can be a very typically pretty person, but if you aren't giving back, you aren't helping, you aren't being kind, then you don't have much beauty. I have a few different hobbies actually. So I love going to the gym. The gym is a very big thing for me. It helps me release a lot of stress. Music is another thing. I absolutely love going to concerts, seeing my favourite singers live, and also just so going to see concerts and stuff, going to see singers live. And then dance as well is a very big thing for me. I've grown up dancing, so bhangra, gidda, those kinds of things. Because I think a lot of girls nowadays find beauty pageants quite daunting, quite scary. Obviously, it is a very, very big platform. There's a lot of publicity involved, and sometimes girls can think, oh, I'd really like to do that, but I'm not very good in front of a camera. I'm camera shy, or I'm not typically photogenic. And I just want to show them that they can be camera confident. They can go and feel pretty after taking pictures, and just show them that, as many, like you said before, that there are many ways to instill confidence in people. I want to instill confidence in them in a way where they can feel like they can enter these beauty pageants. Honestly, the biggest thing for me is I'd have a bigger platform to help people. I'd have more of an outreach towards people. Obviously, winning would mean that a lot more people get to know you, which means a lot more networking. And through networking, I'd love to meet a lot more charities. I'd love to meet a lot more people that suffer from these kinds of things, such as anxiety, and speak to them, get to know them, help them. To be honest, it does sound quite cringy and cliche, but to me, everyone is a winner. If I don't win, it's not too much of a big deal for me, because the fact that I even took part and showcase myself on this platform is already a very big thing to me. I've grown up very, very anxious. I was very shy growing up. So to even just be on this kind of platform and put myself first and have such amazing opportunities, meet such amazing people, that is just already amazing to me. And every girl is so lovely. We all got time to get to know each other, find out what backgrounds we come from, what cities we come from. Some are from quite far away. I think there was one from Belfast, I can't really remember, and there's some from Kent, Shropshire. It's just nice to get to know all these girls. They all have such different careers, different goals, and it's just so lovely to just see people from different backgrounds joining together. It's been really, really lovely. We actually have a group chat that we communicate on, and everyone's just been really, really nice. I actually did find it a tiny bit scary, because obviously it is a pageant at the end of the day. We all are in it to try and win. But everyone has just been really, really kind, really, really lovely.